Hey everybody, KC Transformed here again, and today I got the Transformers Prime RID Vehicon. Not the flying version, that would be the Takara version with the wings, but just the normal Vehicon. As you can see, it's a very nice looking car. I could kind of see this being for Marvel crossovers for Venom or something. That would actually be really cool. Or maybe even Carnage or one of the other symbiotes. Anyway, it's a very nice looking car. Very few paint tops, other than just, he's just got the plain black, he's got the clear windows, silver on the car rims, which is more than I can say for Prime Cliff Jumper. He does have a couple of purple accents, like, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see that, but headlights right there are purple, and the purple Decepticon tempo there. Oh, and then there's the purple here, which kind of has this, like, Tron-like vents right here. Looks really cool. Not too much to it. Thanks to the black, most of the panel lining can't be seen too well, and the panel lining that is there kind of looks natural. Like the door here, panel lining here. I mean, the only thing that really sticks out is just the split down the car, but not too much can be done about that. It all looks really good. It's a really kind of almost futuristic sports car kind of thing. I love the spoiler here. It looks like something Batman would have. I don't know. It almost speaks not evil, but I don't know, it just looks really cool. I'm really bad. The one thing that could really complain about the car mode is that it's kind of small. Like, here's the Age of Extinction Deluxe Bumblebee, not the Octane version. Let me show you this. And as you can see, if I put them bumper to bumper, yeah, he's a bit longer. Not about the same width, but he's a bit longer. And here is the first edition Prime Bumblebee, and yeah, quite a bit wider if I were to show it from here. Yeah, a little bit wider and quite a bit taller. Or longer, I guess. Actually, yeah, even height, it's a little bit taller. Just a slight bit. But yeah, he's definitely a very small car. Next to Bumblebee, he doesn't look that threatening. And Bumblebee's this big, wide car that could, look like it could smash him out of the way. Until you give him his weapon, which is the Vehicon arm cannon, as you can see. Now, it may look a little funky because, with the handle it looks like this and it looks weird. But when you attach it like this, it's definitely their arm cannon. It's just an unpainted piece of black plastic, but it looks really good. It's got a lot of nice Cybertronian detailing and wiring in there. And it just pegs in on the other side, you peg it on this side, and it looks pretty good. It even kind of flows in with the slants of the vehicle. And just seeing from the clear windows, you can actually kind of see seats and stuff molded in there, kind of. And on the bottom, it's just robot kibble. Overall, really good vehicle mode. A bit small, but he kind of fixes that in robot mode. I really like this. This is actually probably one of my favorite vehicle modes ever for Transformers. Just how sleek and yet solid it feels, and nothing's moving around. And after all the movie toys, I just love them so much. Much like this guy. Anyway, on the transformation, just take off that gun. Well, I could leave it there, but I don't want to. So, how you're going to start this off, if you're going to come back to the back, split these off from the middle. If you can kind of see those unpegged there. Come to the side, once you get them going, you see this unpegs from here, right behind where the wheel is. And yeah, once you get all those two spots unpegged, you can bring what will become the arms out. And then you're going to take this whole piece, and this, from the hood here to this back panel here, right above where the engines, like the headlights and stuff would be, this whole piece folds out. And I know what you're thinking, panel formers. Well, let me just say this. Transformers Primes knows what they're doing when they come to panel formers, and this is all really cool. Like, here's the spoiler. It flips in. Oh yeah, go ahead and you have to split this down the middle, which is what split's for, of course. Flip these parts again into what where the windows of the car were, and flip them once more until they're laying right there. I'll show you that again from this way. Flip, flip, flip. Simple. Nothing locks in really, just kind of all flips in, stays with friction. You're going to come up to here where the seats were. You can kind of see these pieces were always just kind of laying back under the hood. Now you're going to flip these little pieces out, bring them forward, and there's these little clips right here that'll peg into these holes that were on top of the car originally. You just peg in, and they make his feet. And yeah, they're panel forming, but how the feet are formed are a lot better than how Beast Hunter's Smokescreen did it. I hated that figure because of those legs. And just the transformation jump for that figure. But we're talking about this figure, who's awesome. And so how you're going to do this is you're going to actually swivel the arm, this panel of the arm out. Not the whole thing, just this one part of it. And you're going to kind of move like this and extend. And come here, you can see the hands right there. You just flip it around. There's his hand. That's his arm. Just to show you that again, maybe the light would help. Probably not. No, that's probably actually making it worse. Alright, so flip on this little hinge right here. Extend at the hinge there. And flip the hand around. And then we're really got to move back to come up here. And this is an auto transformation because you're going to grab this part, and when you do that, you can see the head moves forward. If I could do it slowly, yeah, you can see it's on this little gear, and you just push that back, and it's just hanging off his back like that, which is actually show accurate. And there he is. Now give me one more. Alright, now that's a better angle to look at him. And let's go ahead and take a good look at his detailing. Here's his face, which is just a visor and a mouth plate, but it's very accurate to the show. It looks very good. It's got lots of little details, especially along the sides here. I really like how it looks. It just looks so epic and like, again, not evil, just awesome. I mean, yeah, they are evil kind of, but it's just how they did it. And then I love what they did here. Silver with the set concept on the back there, and it has clear plastic over it to kind of give it that sunken in robotic look, almost like you're looking at the mechanisms running in there. It looks so cool, especially with the detailing. I love how that looks. That's probably the chest and head right here is my favorite part of this figure. I mean, that just looks so cool. I can't believe how accurate they got that. And then there's his legs, of course, which you can see, yeah, it's just all the panels folded up, but from the front it looks pretty good. And you have this panel here, but not a big deal. It's not, I mean, that's basically his only kibble. Yeah, these two panels right here are his only kibble. And despite being made from panels, he does have a flat foot, because, yeah, he does, he only stands on these two tips, but he does, I mean, look how wide leg he could be. Especially since he made his feet square rather than pointed. He actually has square feet, so he actually holds these pretty well. The one thing I can really probably complain about is his arms, because they are a bit scrawny. But I don't mind too much for how awesome the rest of the figure is, and they're not as bad as, say, how Knockout looks. I don't care for much how Knockout looks. At least it's not like, you might say, well, it's one panel rather than two, but he does have his arms sculpted in. I do kind of wish like they put like a hinge here so you could fold it, but it's not that bad. And it gives him a shield. There, he has an arm. He has a shield for an arm. But yeah, not too much detailing anywhere else. There is some detailing on the inside here, kinda, especially around where the wheel connects. Like I said, there's detailing all inside the arm there. Just detailing all down the chest here. There's a bit on the spine. He has no butt. No butt for you. Then, of course, he has the front of the car for the back of his legs. And wheels. Oh, yeah, and there, you can get a better look at that purple now. And you got some more purple accents now along the legs. Of course, the head. If I were to get light piping going, you can see his head does glow a nice purple. And, yeah, I just love how this figures look. The black, the bluish purple, the lighter purple, and the little bits of silver just looks so cool on him. I just love how it looks. I love how when he positions his arm, it has a very creepy, almost I'm going to get you kind of look to him. And then here's his accessory, which he has a handle on it so you can hold it like a normal gun, but it looks really dumb. I mean, that looks okay, but you look at it from the side and you're like, what the heck is he holding? But its true purpose, you take his hand, fold it. You don't have to fold it all the way in, but I just go ahead and do it anyway. And you can see there's these little nubs right here, and this little clipping spot right there on its arm. It can go on either arm and clips on. Kind of giving the impression that his hand it's kind of like what they did with First Edition Optimus. It kind of gives the impression that his hand transformed into the gun. Which I don't mind. I mean, yeah, a cliff jumper could actually transform his hand, but I don't care. If it looks like his hand transformed, it's good enough for me. At least it's not upside down like Optimus's sword is. And you can even kind of, because of the handle, you can even kind of get like almost, he's grabbing it with his other hand, just ready to shoot it at somebody, like he's trying to steady his aim. And it looks pretty cool. I really love how this figure is. for comparison shot, here he is next to Prime Bumblebee, and while in car mode he was a lot smaller, here he's actually about the same height. He's actually a little bit taller than Bumblebee. Yeah, he's a little, just a couple centimeters taller. Although, once again, Bumblebee's a bit wider. He's not all skinny and lanky, but... sorry, Bumblebee. You fell over. But in all honesty, that's what he looked like. That's how the Vehicons looked on the show. They were just... They just had this look about them like this. And yet, he still looks so deadly. He's kind of like Lockdown that way. He's all skinny and lanky, yet he looks dangerous. I mean, that face does it for me, as far as the dangerous part goes. Even though in the show they were easily defeated. I kind of wish the Insecticons had been Voyagers, so they would be in scale of these things. But we only got the Commander class Insecticons. At least we got the Vehicons in this. And I can army build with them. Because they are awesome. And there's so many kinds. There's the first edition kind. If you want one like this, but as a flying form, there is the, like, Commander ones. Well, there's a flying form of him, and there's a Commander version of that, which is, like, the white Vehicons. And those look pretty cool, too. I want to get like, one of each of them. And, like, a Legion Vehicon just to have it. And there he is. He's pretty dang cool. And there he is with Bumblebee, and they're going to be best buddies now. I'm going to go on adventures, and... Any backside Bumblebee, of course. But yeah, that's my review. Get this guy. Get some version of him. He's awesome. He's worth it. Army build him. Army build him now. Now. Also, if you want to know his articulation, ball joint here. Hinge. Or swivel, I guess. He's got a little hinge here. He's got a ball joint here. Hinge here. Head's on a ball joint, kinda. You can look all around, look right at you, and look into your soul. The usual things. No waist, which is a little disappointing considering it's not even going to, it's not even because of transformation. It's just no waist. Kinda, it's alright. Ball joint, swivel. And I love how they do these swivels, kind of like Prime Bumblebee's, how the armor kind of moves around it. I love these kind of swivels, and they're just look so cool. Hinge doesn't go too far, but does enough. And the feet move, kinda. Just little flippers. Doesn't really do much. Oh, he can stand with them kind of pushed in. Yeah, he's tiptoeing. Shh, he's sleeping. Don't wake up. Ah! And that's it.